Well, at least 6 Minnesota federal prosecutors quit today. They claim they're facing pressure from the Trump administration to focus the deadly ICE shooting investigation on the victim's family. NBC News is reporting that Joe Thompson, who was appointed by President Trump last year, and the other federal prosecutors stepped down over the DOJ's, quote, reluctance to investigate the agent who shot Renee Good. They also claim that there's an alleged push by the DOJ to investigate Good's widow. Thompson has been a key player in prosecuting fraud in Minnesota. He was the lead on the Feeding Our Future COVID funding fraud case and recently had announced more charges, stating that 14 Minnesota programs designed to disperse Medicaid funds are now being investigated for significant fraud. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, who is being criticized for allowing the fraud, called this a huge loss for Minnesota, adding that the resignations have a political undercurrent.